While we've got sort of the nutters doing that, there is a new middle. It is, dare I say, an awful lot of people that sort of might be at the bottom end of boomers and all the way through Xers, who are the types of people who may well have called themselves of the left at one point in time, but the left is now so mad that just being logical, a former liberal, as they would say in the United States, somehow starts being interpreted as right-wing. This is a long way of saying Bill Maher, a man who is a great comedian, don't agree with his politics and often some of his takes, but he is a person who is consistent about an awful lot of things. And he sat down in the same chair that you did with the great Jordan Peterson, and it was fascinating to see at times him take him on, at times him getting steamrolled, and at times him being completely fascinated. What did you think of the great summit? Because, of course, it was Reagan and Gorbachev, but what about the summit now between Peterson and Maher?
I really thought it was quite enlightening, and I would recommend that anyone check it out, because you think about it this way. You have, on one hand, you have Bill Maher, a 67-year-old lifelong bachelor atheist, multimillionaire Hollywood celebrity. And then on the other hand, you have, I think Jordan's about 61 or so, but you have a guy who has preached marriage, who has talked about belief and religion and biblical stories. And so they're sort of, in one way, like in the most obvious way, they're complete polar opposites of each other. But they absolutely agree on the value of the individual. They absolutely agree on free speech. And to watch them dance in and out of the agreements and disagreements. Really, when you take a guy, I would say Jordan Peterson, who has I think he has enlightened more people about the importance of belief than anyone, certainly in modern times. And Bill Maher, who's probably the most prominent atheist, who's pushed atheism more than anyone in modern times, sitting down together saying, hey, we're on the same side right now. Now, I'd love to see Bill Maher, as you know, get all the way over and vote for people that I think would defend his ability to be a liberal atheist. And maybe he will get there, maybe he won't. But the fact that they sat there in mutual respect, maybe with some disagreement, they didn't do too much on politics. It was mostly on philosophic and religious notion. I thought it was fantastic.